Thank you so much. There's something you said in your previous answer, getting to know people, interacting with people when you find yourself in a new organization. And in your book, here you said something, one of my favorite quotes on career advice is life is a contact sport.
Mhm.
Life is a contact sport. What does this statement mean to you?
Yeah, so this book, it's the that quote is also the title of a book. And one of my dear friend mentors in the medical affairs space, he mentioned it to me a long time ago, and I thought it was such a great title because it encompasses what I believe MSL life is. MSL life is a contact sport, meaning that we are always needing to engage with people. It's literally our job, right? We're supposed to go out and engage with the thought leaders and the healthcare community in whatever therapeutic area we're in. And we also need to engage with the people inside our organization. If you're in a commercialized organization, you absolutely need to continue to network and build relations with your commercial colleagues, either those in your regional territory or those at the leadership level and everything in between. You need to be working with your HUR counterparts. And there's so many different people within an organization that the more contact you have with them, the more social capital and network that you'll build. And that will help you, first of all, understand your job better. And again, to that value piece, the more you know who you're working with and for, the more you understand what they need, and therefore the more value you can bring them.
Wow. So communication is very important.
Yes.
So specifically in your book, you said ask people in your organization to recommend names and see if they want to introduce you to those names that they mentioned. Is there any personal story you have around this as to when you actually did it or when somebody else did that and what the results eventually led to?
Yeah, so actually, this was a piece of advice that was given to me by a coworker. We had been working in a very small dermatology startup company, and we got acquired by a massive pharmaceutical organization. And coming from our, we were about 200-ish people going into this 80,000 plus organization, not really even understanding the structures, all those different pieces, it was overwhelming. And she recommended, hey, when you come in, like, meet people and then ask them, hey, who are the other three people I should get to know? And by using that, then you're not just throwing spaghetti at the wall in order to figure out, like, oh, I'll just talk to everybody. Can't do that with 80,000 people, at least not effectively at the start. So build intentionally. One person that you've been introduced to because you were working with them, they can introduce you to three more people. And then when you talk with those three people, they can introduce you to three more. And now you're building an intentional network versus just anybody. And so
Wow.
I did that when I started at that very large company. And I thought it helped me feel very comfortable within the organization and start to understand the structure and just how they were very quickly.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that. That's very